Darn it! Welcome back, everyone. It's Evan here. Going to be making some orc builds. Mainly some looted vehicles. Before you ask, yes, I'm in hell. This is supposed to be one of the, well, supposed be Tuska's band of orcs, since we never see his or heard of what his banner looks like. My brother made this banner on a shield, and I decided when he made it on a shield, he copied the banner, so I decided to see what the banner looked like, and damn, it looked pretty impressive. So I'm going to be making another Orchid's vehicle. Something that tells you that this is an orc vehicle. Because what else that orcs like doing? Looting vehicles, because some of theirs aren't a bit crap. Like, seriously. The vehicle I'm going to be making, it's like an Imperial Guard vehicle, but not at the same time. But, you know, these are all stuff I was trying to do by making Mechanica symbol, but it's taking me a while. I had to try to figure out how the heck to make Mechanica's symbol. If someone can show me that on Minecraft, then I'd be grateful, because I am trying to make the Mechanicas. It's just a bit different. The only thing I built for that Mechanica base is one of their units, but that's just it. I don't need to forget about the tracks. Because this is a land-based vehicle. There we go. And let me grab there's several different varieties of the heads. Well, since this is an orc vehicle, or like, since this is Tuska's group, they like hunting demons. I marked that by putting wither skulls. Well, wither skeleton skulls. Flying over here, so I can build a new vehicle. Once it starts, it's going to be a change from one Imperial vehicle, like Trader Imperial Guards. Which, by the way, I do not like. Like the idea of using prisoners as basically soldiers. Don't get me wrong, prisoners probably incoming, but still, that is just a bit evil. And having a commissar have the bomb that they are on their neck to blow it up at the unit getting a bit, you know, really to blow their heads off, that I just find it downright wicked and cruel. I'm gonna head over here where I, you know, this is a test tank to see what the tank looks like. This is going to be removed. It's one of the Imperial Guards tanks, but hey, I'm going to have it there so I can, you know, do the copy paste thing. Should I? And do note before you ask why I'm using some dark oak for some of the for some parts of the vehicle instead of like, hammering pieces of different metal together. Well, look where the orcs are next to a dark oak forest I buried. Now before you say, hey, dark oak forest cannot spawn on that, I know. I just add them. I just add them in here, guys. This is just one big thing of a dark oak forest. Get all the buttons and there we go. The dark oak fence gates I use at, well, guns, basically. What else am I supposed to say about it? I like doing this. Having random pieces of like different color. Or just put them together to make something unique. To give it a orky feel, like the orcs smashed, just couldn't decide on what resources to use, so they decided, screw it, we'll just smash pieces of metal all together. Or, hey, hand me a knobbler so I can have some lunch. Nom nom nom. Orcs are funny. Even they're trying to be taken serious. And when I was playing at the Blood Angels, I had a lot of fun mowing down entire hordes of orcs trying to like insult me, like, hey, more shooting, less dying. I had some fun wiping the floor with the orcs. Now it's just me versus the dang Terran. It's in Dark Eldar, which is boring. Seriously. Yeah, I can wipe an entire... Seriously, I can just do a mop-up mode and try to win, and I would fail. Oh god, the Dark Eldar got the annoying screw you tank and blow half my unit up from 20 miles away in the opposite direction. Those warlock titans. Oh, hang on. Oh right, I remember. There we go. Now to give it the orky style of basically bolting on anything they can to the dang thing. Now let me get... No, wrong one. Let me just bolt on another furnace of these things. Got orcs like bolting on whatever they can to the damn vehicle to get them things running. Nah. I'm gonna grab the actual piece I use to make the orc cannon. I mean, not the orc, the like Imperial Guard cannons. There we go. I did make different varieties of this cannon, this tank here. Yeah, one with the gun up here and sides, one without, two guns on side, just the middle one without the middle one. I first thought of trying to make this main battery cannon up here into something else, but kind of hard to try to make a plasma tank when you first don't know how to convert a normal tank head into, well, a giant screw you laser cannon. And, well, keeping it roughly the size of the tank. Oh, get out of here, you pig man. Go to your lava homeworld. Now let me just put on some Tuska's banners, or what I think Tuska's or banners are. Here we go. Nah, that doesn't make sense. To orcs, they don't make any sense. Well, I'm gonna ladder back here. So that's a feasible way for the orcs to get in these vehicles. Now, before you ask why I put 2 trapdoors here, it's so that you can have like one down and have like that orc who is standing on top of the vehicle over the second one, so top one and the orc get inside the tank. That's what I did to the Imperial Guard. Varieties of the tanks. And now I'll put a bunch of skulls on these things. Cause dang it, orcs like slaying a bunch of things and they want to collect a trophy. So why not add a bunch of I'll add an orc head into the pile, mainly back here, to show that this tank had one orc killed because, well, he probably disobeyed Tuska's orders or something along those lines, and therefore became lunch. Seriously. Or Tidy a little bit cuckoo, but much more funnier. It makes sense for orcs. Like this. See what I mean? Now these vehicles don't have a lot of room. I mean, uniform with orcs, it's, well, uniform loosely. Let me just make them have the colors of the certain faction I found. This is how you make a converted Imperial Guard, well, tank, basically. A Lehman Russ, basically. Not a Titan killing tank, but certainly something that give Imperial your bloodletters and all those traitor Imperial Guards are run for their money when they see this thing coming by. And I'll be making or deeper idea of, well, let me just show you over here. I will be showing a video on how to make these Chaos and Blood Angel Dreadnoughts. You might say these are a bit too big, but hey, I just went off what I saw when I got the thing. When I first got my Dreadnought and decided to make. You know, I have the one with the 2 fists, the one I got, the fist and the minigun, and there's this one with a flamethrower, but that's on a Blood Angel ride. I make these truly orky. I have to bolt on them on as much junk as I can on these dang things. And these things don't require the nether bricks. They are on them. They require iron bars. And okay, also I decided to try to make a well, you know, a giant white skull banner piece, but hey. There we go, and no, wait, the first one did this one. Some parts of the vehicle are going to be, well, there we go, and I know these vehicles quite well, because I built the dang thing. There we go. That's how you make the feet in the body, and now the, well, you might say ridiculous arms, but I'd say they're quite cumbersome. One, two, three, four. Now, this is how you make the, well, arm for any one of these dreadnoughts. You know, it. No, I like having them into a certain pattern. There we go. And now, button. Oh. Button here, button here, button. And now I'll show you how to make the minigun, basically. There we go. Yeah. Darn it, no. Allergy season. Ugh. The bloody allergies. I grab the banner, put it. Dreadnoughts here. And when we add all the little tiny details, like all the dang skulls on the dang machine. At the front here, it's going to be iron bars. Back here, put two more of those panels on. And now I'll bolt on any type of thing that seems orcish. Like putting on a dang theme. strap onto these things? Oh, right. Engine on the outside, since sport engineering. Besides that, bolting on them any dang engine that can on the vehicle. It's good enough safety. Sir. Alright, sir. What happened to the vehicle? Blows up. The bigger the bang, the better the better it works. Okay. Orky, whack! Seriously. And you can have these guys with actual like pilots and them. Though sadly pilot cannot see. Seriously. You have to bend your knees to see. Solve this problem. Or just, you know, wham this piece in. That would make slight visibility. Give the art slight visibility, but still provide protection, but you know, they're orcs. What do you expect? To make the thing even more. Or so when it goes bang with a proper boom. I'm gonna strap on a random bomb to it. Let's see. Let me see what material I'm gonna need to make a bomb. Okay. This will work. There we go. And add the will button for the warhead. And to make this thing look like it was strapped on, I'm gonna add the old signature thing of strapping on the thing. Orcs. Seriously, what the heck? When orcs get big, they get pretty big. Big. Seriously. That's how you make two orc conversion of the vehicles. You know, you can bolt on whatever you want to these things. You can basically have these things have massive bombs on them, like this one that doesn't actually go boom. But you can and you want to. To make orc vehicles actually more funnier. They just suddenly like after they were damaged so much, the orc like, I'll fire my weapon. Click. Huh? Whoops. Darn it, I lost my arm. Because my arm with a stick of dynamite on it just went off. Curse you, Imperial. They're murdered by like 20 Imperial swordsmen who, well, on the cowarded side, noticed the orc is now missing an arm and took the advantage of a crippled orc by shooting him in the face. It's one of their last weapons. And to note, I'm going to make a stomper in this area. I'm going to probably need something along the lines of quite a few helpers to make a stomper, or even a titan. I have made tents, and I am making Imperial Knights. Titans, but damn orc vehicles are pretty funny. When orcs like, hey, I need that bullet. Here you go. Wang! Thank you, mate. Or Mike makes right when like, hey, you stole my grunt. Whack with hammer. Thank you. Do 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 do. Or always funny. Now do you know, Dragonhead I have on the Black Legion's Terminators. You can tell which ones are Black Legion Terminators because they'll either have the Dragonhead or their armor will be slight, or their armor is a lighter black in the normal Black Legions, which will just have wooden skeletons and black armor. You know, Black Legions with black shirt, like lighter black pants and black boots with wooden skull on them. Those are, well, basically your pilots. I try to give each one their own designation. Before you ask, who the hell the orc up here with the golden chest plate and golden boots? It's just a random orc war boss that it was Tusked group who is trying to, you know, try to basically raid a corn factory, basically, on this planet. It's kind of funny. Here's the orc bomb that I really like using. Well, it's more like defense. So this. Grab one of these. It does use two of these blocks, but when it goes off pretty big. Now do not to give it the proper bang. In there. I have different types of, like, you can make different types of these orc bombs, and they're kind of funny. Like, hey, I need that bomb. Click. Oh, son of a. You can have these orc bombs basically be anything. That's what it's like this. You can see how big these bombs goes on. You can have these things be huge, like nuclear crater size, or you can basically have them be like a weak bomb, like, since orc bombs are pretty random of when they go boom, and how much powerful the boom is. It could be like a weak boom, like boom, the tank is crippled, or boom, the entire front section, you know, the tank is suddenly gone to particles. Or boom, the tank and half the planet is gone. That's pretty funny. And I am making quite a lot of these different orcs. I'm making quite a lot of Imperial Guards, Terminators, Space Marines, basically all the stuff that I noticed the orcs like to do, like, oh, shiny, let me take this and make it fly, or something along those lines. Seriously, orc fighters, what the hell, how much armor do you need to make these things fly? They're more like flying armor tanks, which I wouldn't put past the orcs to do. Get a tank and put some wings on it to get it flying. That would be kind of ridiculous. Seriously, what the hell? Excuse me, orc. I'm pretty sure an orc could figure out how to get a plane to be basically a flying tank. I'm pretty sure the next step up would be a flying tank for the orcs. Aside from death aside from gravity cannons and death and attack moons, moons the size of, well, basically the Death Star without the ridiculous weak spots. It's the only way to destroy the dang thing would to send hundreds of fighters and bombers toward basically the core of the moon and blow it up. If the orcs could just isolate the core and turn it into a bloody generator, I'm pretty sure if the orcs can do that, I'm pretty sure they can just grab several hundred attack moons and mass reduce the damn things into, well, the orc warboss basically got enough attack moons, they would basically, they formed a line of attack moons and moved forwards. I'm pretty sure the Imperial, well, all the Imperial worlds would just crumble. Or just like, we surrender, or, you know, do the Eater virus bomb and left the world to be eaten by the virus instead of, like, you know, ram raid by orcs. Though I do like how the orcs drop pod is basically a missile. Excuse me. Orc! It's a single man drop pod, but it's just kind of funny. I imagine how the heck that orcs get those drop pods dropping, and secondly, how the heck the orc inside did not get squished by, you know, dropping out of freaking orbit. I just find that funny, like, oh, excuse me, out of my way, and they dig into the ground. Oh, and it's the ground not strong enough. Like, you can probably imagine an orc drop pod dropping into quicksand, and it goes all the way to the bottom, boom. And then the orc, like, oh, son of a, and have to dig its way out of quicksand or mud. Is there a roof above this? I'm just gonna build a orc. One of these orcs. Basically missiles. Oh, that I'm pretty sure cannot be dang controlled. And put a couple of banners on these. There we go. And put on there we go. These would be kind of funny, like, orc slam, and then 3, 2, 1, detonate, and whoops, I accidentally killed my own orc inside the pod. Whoops-a-daisy. And half the orcs, and seriously, the beast is right, it's just funny. Or, you guys just splashed into the water. Blub, blub, blub. So, great bloody job. You drowned half of your entire army into the bottom of the ocean. Imagine them, like, trying to invade, like, a planet that is full of lava. They would miss half the time and hit lava and melt themselves to death. Like, seriously, like the fire deserts during the hottest. Yeah, cold. I'm going to call it the Phoenix Rises. I'm pretty sure that an orc's drop pod right into molten lava. I'm pretty sure more than half of the regime is going to be, well, melted, while the other half is going to be like, hey, we missed our targets. And slam into each other while trying to, well, you know, basically not hit lava and blow themselves up in the air. I'm pretty sure that's also how some orcs died. Like, or they're coming out high bases, and then suddenly the drop pod goes kaboom! I'm in orbit. It on board orc ships, and they're gonna be like, ah, darn it! Darn it, Grot, excuse me while I hit you with my massive axe to the face because my drop pod blew up. That'd be kinda funny. Anyway, guys, this is it of it. Always work Hong Kong from the Epic Lines Happenings. And go watch GBA channel on GBA. Bye!